How's it going, guys? It's Reedy show today. Appreciate you coming in. We have got some topics to talk about today. Mainly the draw. We've got a bit of West Ham. I wanted to go cover that a bit because obviously I've not been able to cover that much since Monday, even though it wasn't the best of the games. But yeah. And then you've got a lot more other topics coming up as well. And obviously the topic we've just been talking about in the back room, the main man who's been signed in the Premier League. So let's go and get your comments in. Let's go, boys.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the Fan Zone show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, and Hope Against Cancer. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So guys, how's everyone doing? This is the Reedy show on the Friday nights. Obviously coming towards the games on Saturday, on Sunday or on Mondays, whenever they are for the Leicester City team. We have got a few comments coming in to make sure we start off the show. We've got Kane, hi mate, welcome. Brad, he wouldn't take Barnes number 7 off him. Probably not. Barnes is better than Ronaldo, isn't he? So come on, we're not going to rely on that. Please don't talk about Ronaldo. He didn't join us. Yes, I get that. I get what you mean. Elijah, welcome, mate. Appreciate you coming in to say hello. Wayne, appreciate you coming in, mate. How are you? But yeah, first topic we're going to be talking about is obviously the West Ham game. Not too much because it wasn't the best of games and it was just an awful game to talk about. But just to recap and then going on to the Norwich game tomorrow, we will get Chris in first. How are you, mate?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Excited for tomorrow, but after the game we had on Monday, I'm not too sure the result will be our way for some reason. I don't know why. But what was your overall thoughts quickly on the the West Ham game? Sorry.
Well, I think I made my things pretty clear on the site. I thought it was absolutely awful.
Yeah.
We had no passion, no pride, no sort of happy play for the badge. And West Ham, just completely destroyed us. We were very unconfident, which is not something we usually are. We're considering we won the FA Cup, we've won the Community Shield. We're taking on the best of the best to do that. And yet, for some reason, we just felt completely scared. But no, it truly was men versus kids on Monday. Yeah. It really was.
Yeah, obviously I was there, and it just felt a different kind of atmosphere there. Like we just didn't look like we wanted it enough. We didn't fight for it like we normally do. Don't get me wrong, there were some players in the team that I still think played an all right game, but they just didn't have the desire in there to try and go for anything. And it's like, I think Ndidi played well. I think Ricardo Pereira played well as much as he could, but it's just times where we weren't getting the second balls from the air. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to not say it. The referee was never on our side, really, most of the game. But we're not allowed to say that because we lost 4-1. It doesn't look good when we complain about the ref. But obviously the red card was a red card, but a very unfortunate red card for us.
I don't think it was.
You didn't think it was a red card?
No. But you got to remember, I lived with a man who was a referee for 27 years.
Oh yeah, I get that. It's all depending on like opinions, really. And in my personal opinion, I didn't think it should have been a red card, but with the challenges how it is now, even though he was fouled first, he still stood on his ankle. He could have done something really bad. So yes, he was, and
so that's the thing.
That's the way you have to work it out. It's like this or that. You have to kind of do it. But I think the game on Monday was. I think it was just an odd one for us. It was just it wasn't the players weren't at the office that day. It was something that we just didn't. We don't normally look like that. Normally, if we're bad, not normally that bad. We just weren't anywhere near what we should have been that game.
I've seen us that bad.
Yes. Well, in my 22 years, I haven't. So, in the 22 years, I haven't. So, but yes, great. Appreciate you coming in, mate. Who else we got in? We've got Wayne. We looked flat. Yes, we did. We just didn't look anything like Leicester are really. I thought at one point we were going to maybe get back into it with the 2-1, but then that third goal, brilliant goal, just ended the game off. And like I say, I saw something on, I think, a press conference saying that every single one of the goals that we conceded was, defendable. We could have defended them. But obviously the defenders went up to it, and obviously once you're 2-1 down, you've got to be trying to attack more, and you like lose it like that.
Soyuncu had a nightmare. It's like it was their second goal. I'm like, Soyuncu, why did you pass back? There was no one behind you.
Yeah.
Like there was no one behind you. There was no kind of pressure on him. Why did you pass back? There was no need for that.
And it's obviously just to finish off on the West Ham game. It was the little points that I just didn't get was when we conceded that second goal from playing around the back a lot more. We just kept doing it again. I'm just like, if it's just you keep getting pressure on you, just boot it. Yes, we might not win the headers because you haven't got that many big players at the top. As long as you keep it upfield, it's nowhere near the goal. So it's things like that. And I don't think we should be starting a Martin next game. I don't know why. I've been his fan the last few games, but I think this time there's got to be some change. I think you'd go to. I think you'd maybe go to. I would say maybe a back three. If he starts, I'd go to a back three. I'd keep it a bit tighter at the back instead of being a bit loose. So obviously he missed that interception to get his fourth goal, was it? So it's
we don't know. Is Bertrand back?
Yeah, Bertrand's back. Yes, Bertrand's back.
He is back now. Okay,
yes,
so
Bertrand is back.
From
yeah, he is back. Vestergaard's not back. And I think Castagna is back, obviously, but he's just not going to the side. But I'm hoping he does this weekend because I think that's sort of play. We're missing the attacking wide players that we have in Castagna and Pereira. We're not getting that overlapping players with the wing backs as much at the moment. So we will move on because we don't want to get into that bad mindset of the game. But we've got Andy saying here, Amarty's been our best centre back. Before Monday, I'd maybe say that. Okay.
Can you really say that? Because obviously we've had, Fafana's been injured. So now Vestergaard's been injured too. He hasn't started either. So can you really say Marty's been our best yet? Not yet.
No. But like I said, before Monday, I would have gave him the credit because he's done well. But it just obviously the few issues that he's had on Monday cost us big time. So, but yeah, there's a comment here just to move on to maybe the team news for tomorrow. Kieran Dewsbury Hall, I'd maybe start him. I used to be a Madders fan, but I think the last few games he's let me down with just like the little when he gets the ball, he doesn't use much of his ability with it, and it's starting to kind of frustrate me. So I'd maybe swap that out, or maybe just drop him and put Tillemans further up with Ndidi and Soumare, in the defensive positions. But we will get Ross in quickly if he's there. Yep. Hi Ross, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Not bad.
So what do you say, Chris?
Apparently Brock Lesnar's watching. Because I've just seen a comment.
On the comment. I've just seen a shocker. You know that Musa Sissoko?
Yeah.
He's gone to Watford.
Yeah.
What a signing that is.
Do you know how much for?
Hang on. Clicking it now. Just while I was waiting to come in. 2-year deal. No way. 2.5 million. Now that is a bargain.
Yeah, that is. It's like Soumare for us. Yeah.
I was just about to say, if we hadn't got Soumare, 100% Sissoko, and obviously now Ronaldo's gone back to Manchester United, hasn't it? So, oh dear me.
But on that topic, we will kind of go into a bit of the transfer news. We were going to transfer news before getting to the Norwich game. Obviously, we've got the draw as well to come, but what is our first thoughts on the Ronaldo saga stuff, going from Man City now going to Man United? We obviously are kind of signing that we were going to look for in the Dutch winger, the English Dutch winger, who obviously signed a new contract at PSV now. Do we think there's another player coming in for us firstly? And then what's our thoughts on Ronaldo? Go on then, Chris, you start.
I'll go on with Christopher.
Berardi. We need Berardi. Let's see. I think Berardi.
Varane.
Varane, sorry, yes.
Berardi.
Oh, Berardi. Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
think
honestly think if we can get Berardi, I think they're saying is it 35 million for him? I think he's worth that.
But the thing is, though, I know. Obviously, he had a shocker in front of goal against Leicester, but I think obviously Adama, apparently it felt Tottenham were after him, and then they've stopped the pursuit. Why not we go after him?
That's something that I'd love to go for, because for me, one thing I love is pace, and even though he can't finish, obviously Brendan Rodgers has done something in Barnes to make him finish more. So bring a Marty in. Not Marty, sorry. Adama in.
Marty's our new winger now. Buzzing, let's do it.
Bring Adama in. Is it? Yeah, Adama. I'm getting mixed up now. Yeah, Adama. Bring Adama in. Get him on the right wing. But that's the thing now. We lost Perez for 2 games at least. Or was it 2 or 3? I can't remember it. That now,
it'll be 3 games.
In my opinion, I agree with Christopher. What a red card. He stopped because he basically pushed him. If it had gone in where he didn't get pushed, I 100% agree.
When I first saw it at the match, I didn't think it was either. But then looking at the replays, it's like, I get the point of your side, but then if something bad happened...
Yeah, sorry to go back to the West Ham game. Were West Ham in right or in the wrong for showing the replay on the screen?
Right.
Because I thought you weren't allowed.
I think this season it's been allowed because people want more clarification on rules. That's what I'm saying.
Why it was offside because everyone's like looking at phones while it's happening. Yeah, right. Okay, fair enough.
Because obviously we had the issue with we were talking about maybe we can actually hear the refs' decisions on stuff. But I think that might be a bit of a...
Even that VAR, you actually saw obviously on the monitor, like, it doesn't show the fact that he was challenged before that. After the challenge. I'm if you're going to show it like that, of course it's going to be a straight red because there's nothing to say, hold on, he was challenged before that.
Exactly.
But that's what I forgot with, obviously, going on the Perez red card. Who are we starting on the winger position if we do go to a front 3? If we don't, we go to a front 2, and I'd play Daka and Kelechi in my opinion. But how do we suit up to a right winger if we don't have a right winger now? Or do we play Albrighton? Pardon? Yeah. There you go, Mark Albrighton. I think he's our only choice. So
I think push Ricardo to the wing. It's because
Yes, I do.
Last week, I'm surprised we didn't.
Ricardo forward.
Yeah, Ricardo forward. I've always liked Ricardo forward. Why not?
I don't go forward and put Castagna in defence, but it didn't happen. Castagna didn't even play.
But like I say, it's a weird one really, and obviously we will go on to a tiny bit on the Ronaldo situation because obviously it's the biggest news ever, and we want to get the views upon it. What is our thoughts on Ronaldo? Go on then.
It was always inevitable, to go home. Meaning to Manchester, with the Man City thing, I can see why they pulled out because it's one of them. It's a catch-22. How old is he? 36, something like that.
36.
They want a long-term replacement, obviously like Aguero. Don't get me wrong. If Ronaldo said I want to come to Leicester, oh my God, I'd bite the hand off. Of course you would. It's Ronaldo, arguably the best in the world. It's like honestly, I don't care what anyone says. People say, "Oh, it's Messi, it's Messi." It's Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Messi has now gone to the French league, or as people call it, the Farmers League, as people dubbed it as. Ronaldo's gone to the Prem again, and he's going. I guarantee you now, he's going to probably score at least 15 goals, 20 goals this season.
I said that to Chris. It seemed like with Lukaku, you couldn't really fully commit to say he's going to get 20 to 25 goals a season, whereas Ronaldo, for me, he just thinks he's 36, but he can still batter it in the league, in my opinion.
I mean, look, I think this could be the best summer.
Daylight robbery.
Here's the thing, though, right?
12.8 million. That is daylight robbery.
Here's the thing, though, Christopher. Right? So 2 months ago, if I said to you, if I came on the show and said Sergio Ramos and Lionel Messi will be playing in the exact same team for PSG for free, going for free. Ronaldo's gone back to Manchester United. Poundland David Beckham's gone to Manchester City. Who else has left this summer?
You've got loads.
Donnarumma gone for free to PSG.
This is the maddest.
It is. I think it's one of the best, if not the maddest. It's mad. Like I said, Ramos and Messi in the same team. That's weird. That's like putting Dennis Wise and a Leicester fan in the same room.
I'd
I'd love to see. No, I like to see if when Kag's on his best day against Ronaldo. On his best day, not Monday because we'll lose about 7-0. But
just before we go on to the Norwich game, and we do bring Gray in.
Yeah.
What is our thoughts on this? Do we do that?
He's having a go at this kid. Bringing Gazelle back, no. If we're going to do that, then if we're going to bring players back that aren't very good, we're going to bring back Akin Baez and Junior Lewis. Now you won't know Junior Lewis, Jamie, because you're too young for it. But Junior Lewis, honestly, he was one of the worst footballers. You can remember Christopher, one of the worst. I mean, worst Leicester City. You in your time, Jamie, your worst Leicester player is probably like Beckford or something like that. But back in the day, obviously, there's fans like older than us. But Akin Baez, he tried, but it was crap. Lee Marshall, well, I can kick a ball better than him, and I'm a fatty, right? Junior Lewis, awful. Honestly, John Curtis, awful. Steve, honestly, the list goes on. He was so bad. Hey, do you know what? He scored against Tottenham. We won against Tottenham, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, we didn't want him to though, because if he would have lost that match, our manager would have been sacked.
Yeah,
true. What we wanted.
That is true. So
another thing before going to the Norwich game, because there's so many things to talk about now. Obviously, we've all heard the draw that's happened.
Yeah,
obviously, we're in Group C. I was watching it while I was at work. Shouldn't have been, but you never. Who cares?
Your manager's watching this now. P45 at morning.
Yeah, couldn't care less. So obviously we've got Napoli, we've got Spartak Moscow, and we've got Legia Warsaw. What is our thoughts on it, Ross? What is your thoughts on it, mate?
Well, it's a lot tougher than last year, even before Spartak Moscow and Warsaw. Napoli. Oh my God, Napoli! What a team they are. How are they in just Europa League is beyond me. Obviously, they must have had a bad season. Sorry, I'm just opening some can of beans. So Napoli. Oh, what a Thursday night that's going to be at the King Power Stadium. I'm glad we got on this year and not last year, because last year would have been guttering. Leicester versus Napoli, one of the best teams. Well, bar Juventus, one of the best teams in Italy, and there was no crowd there. Seeing the likes of Koulibaly, who I'd love to see at Leicester. Mertens, what a player. Who else is there? Fabian, I think he's called. Great player. Yeah, there's a left back. There's an Algerian left back. Yeah, left back Algerian. I can't remember his name. He's a very good left back. It's going to bug me now. Google it, Christopher. Left back for hang on, Google Reedy the Google.
I don't look at any other club bar my own, mate.
Okay, fair enough. I forgot his name, but he's a great left back.
I know. I can't. What's his name? Oh, it's gonna get mad now unless.
He's gonna get mad. I had him on my ultimate team a few years ago.
I'm checking the comments here. See if it's nobody.
Yeah, if anyone knows the Napoli team, it's the left back. If anyone he's the same nationality as Mahrez. And the greatest right wing of all time at Gazelle.
Golan,
that's it. That was it. Honestly, I look forward, obviously, if I can get a ticket, it'll be impossible, but a full packed crowd is going to be amazing. With Mertens, and obviously, who else have they got? Is it Berardi? Has they got? No. There's other players, but yeah,
Politano.
I look forward to seeing it more than anything. Obviously, the other teams. I'm not disrespecting the other teams. Obviously, they are good teams. Warsaw, good to Poland. That's going to be
looking at it with the groups. To be honest, I thought it wasn't the worst group, but to be honest, it is one of the harder groups. Other than Group B, with obviously Monaco, PSV, Real Sociedad, and Sturm. Ours is probably the second hardest.
I think personally, if you also compare it to the Champions League draws from yesterday, we got off lightly compared to the British teams in the Champions League. The Champions League, the British teams are in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Man City versus PSG, that's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, you say that now, Christopher, but last few years, Liverpool have won Champions League and Tottenham have got.
Not bad.
Are you like great?
How did you realise he's not
You meant to warn me when you get me on.
That was probably one of the greatest intros to Leicester Fan TV ever. Just hearing Gray going, it's like Tony the Tiger.
So great. Before we get on to the Norwich game, what is your thoughts on the draw?
Oh, I thought you were going to go on about Perez's red card. Definitely
a
red.
You can go on if you want to.
Definitely a red. And the reason why it's a red is because as he went over, he took a look to see where the guy's leg was and stamped. Definitely red. Horrible tackle. And you know what? Glad to see the back of him for 3 games.
That's one thing on the kind of good side for some Leicester fans, say that he's gone now, so we've got to go a different way and thinking about how we play up the side. But yeah,
no professional footballer can say that they couldn't pull out of that. Whether they were shoved or not, you could pull out of that, definitely. But that's my opinion.
Fair enough.
So great. Now, what's your thoughts on the draw?
It's tough, but they're winnable.
Yes.
I think,
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I think aim high. I think we'll finish second in the group, but there'll be some tough games. But I think we'll win all our home games.
Go on, Ross.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know if anyone knows the Europa League rules this year. So basically, if you win the group, no, not just that. There's no away goals. But for example, if we win the group, we go to the last 16 automatically.
Right.
So basically, if you finish second now, you will face in the 8 teams from the Champions League that come third will face the 8 teams that came second in the Europa League for the last 32. So basically, if we win the group, we've got further than what we did last year.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's very confusing, but yeah. So I want us to win the group, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, but Napoli." But I want us to win the group.
You've got to look at it now in the fact that if you look at Napoli's side, if they're going to win both their home and away games with the other 2 teams, it's down to us to beat them really. And then obviously for us, I would say we should be beating the other 2 teams. But then it comes to Napoli, and we've got to probably try and get a win out of one of the 2 games, home or away, and then we should be clear to get it second. It's just if we lose to one of the other 2 teams that are the greatest. But
last year we lost that Dynamo team, didn't we? 1-0.
I actually think that Brendan's going to put the strong squad out for this. We've won the FA Cup, and everyone was saying to him, "Oh, we should have put a stronger team out. It was winnable." I don't think it was. I think he's seen a better chance of winning the FA Cup. And, in 2 games, he's won 2 lots of silverware. So...
Milk, yeah.
I just kind of hope that we play Napoli last. I'd love for us to play Napoli away last.
Yeah, because then we'll know if we lose or win, we'll be through anyway.
Yeah. Well, not just that.
I want to win the group, simple as. So, there you go.
It's definitely winnable if we
play Napoli last. We might be okay in terms of like the red list, amber list, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's not forget we are going to 2 countries that are very cold.
I think Italy's amber. Is it amber?
Oh, yeah, the list. Brendan would still play Perez against Napoli.
Hey, I just think all these games are winnable, and he's going to play a strong squad. Yeah. Look how we took Villarreal apart. Weren't they the European champions?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
European champions. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
There you go. So
yeah, but
we took them apart.
Don't forget, we also got knocked out of the Europa League last year, and that was an awesome match.
Yeah, because
he didn't take it serious.
He didn't take it serious, and that was my point. He didn't think we could win it, so he concentrated on the FA Cup. This season, he's going to put Leicester on the European tour, and we're going to end up finalists.
I'd love to see us get to semis, but it depends on obviously what our league. Because let's not forget when we got to the Champions League quarterfinals, we did very poor in the league, but the Champions League was keeping us going. That was one of the even though we didn't do well in the league. I thought that season was memorable because we were the only British team in the quarterfinals, which is got to be taken. That's amazing. And we only lost by 1 goal, cheating goal. So
before we move on, just a quick note: we could be going all the way to the final. We could be getting West Ham, and on Monday it wasn't the best of games against West Ham. So.
David Moyes has always got
Have you actually seen West Ham's group though?
I think
the easiest either.
West Ham got. I actually didn't even know. I was listening to Jamie doing our group earlier.
Before we move on to the Norwich game, we've got Dynamo Zagreb, Genk, and Rapid Wien in West Ham's group. So I would say it's easier than ours, but only just. So.
I really, just going back to the West Ham game quickly, Moyes has got the measure of Brendan Rodgers, and Moyes has out masterclassed him since he's been at Leicester and at Liverpool. I believe he was done, and you could see what West Ham were going to do when we had so much possession, and you could start to see the cracks appearing when they were counter-attacking. Antonio's a beast. How the hell we've not tried signing him in the summer? But we lost. We got beat by the better team, and I'm just glad maybe Norwich have got their 6 goals out of the way in the week in the cup, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 with Pukki to score first. He always likes a goal against us. See,
last time I went to Norwich, it was the last ever. This I was to take out West Ham. That was our first away game with full fans. Full away fans in. I was at the last ever away game against Norwich. Yeah. It was Zinnemann or no, Jamal Lewis was
Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, we had a goal rolled out for VAR.
My sister-in-law texted me that night and said, "I've just had a friend request from Jamal Lewis. Do you know him?" I was like, because he's Irish, isn't he? And obviously my sister-in-law's Irish. So there's the banter there. But, I mean, to lose to a goal like that, I mean, what a goal, wasn't it, really?
Well, I don't think it was a good goal. It was just the fact is that we went into that game. That was the start of our downfall. Well, but just before that anyway. So,
if you saw the picture I put into the group chat, I don't know if you all saw it, but that was the only game that Norwich won, and between 7 or 8 games, they lost every single one. But
public restart, yeah, they lost every game after, didn't they?
So yeah, it's a hard thing. Obviously, bringing on to the Norwich game after their win against Bournemouth 6-0. Sorry, Chris, go on.
I was just saying, I know there's never a positive to a loss, but there is a bit of a positive if we do lose to Norwich, and that's the fact Arsenal will be bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're playing Man City this weekend.
Yes, that's an even better thing for us. Going on to their cup win, it was 6-0. I'm glad it wasn't their main team that won that. Obviously, it was a lot of their substitute team. It will give a bit of confidence towards it. But what is our kind of first thoughts on the Norwich game? Do we think we're going to get the win? We need it, I think.
I think we do need to kick up the backside, 100%. Yeah. I know West Ham are a lot better team than Norwich. Not going to disrespect West Ham because they deserve the game. Not disrespect Norwich, but we need a better performance. even if we lose 1-0, as long as we have, I know it sounds daft, but if we have a better performance, we give it our all. I'd rather lose 1-0 and have a great performance than have a pathetic performance in defeat.
Yeah, because like I say, I'm going to the game tomorrow, and it's like I can't wait for it. But if we're losing, we've done well. We're not going to complain. It's you know, I won't. As long as you play well, and as long as it's better than Monday, I don't think I can complain really.
Mate, nothing can be as worse than Monday.
With Bertrand being back, I think we can be better now. And
he's more solid the back end.
I set up a few goals for us, so I think it'll be a good win tomorrow.
So before we end off the show, obviously we have got Norwich. What is our score predictions? Who's going to score? And instead of doing the whole full lineup, we're going to just do the front 2 or 3. So who is your attacking players for the tomorrow game? Chris, you go first.
Okay, so my score, and I have to do it the way I always do it, which is and because we're away, so I have to go Norwich City 0, Leicester City 3.
3-0, okay.
And I think the front 2, I think should be, and I don't know if it will, but I'm going to go for it. Nacho and Vardy.
Nacho and Vardy, okay. Ross?
So I'll do a Tim Gudgeon. We're back on final score. So I'm going to Norwich City 0, Leicester City 2. So I'll go with 2-0. I'll ask Charlie what his prediction is. Charlie, what do you think score will be against Norwich tomorrow? Leicester?
2-1.
2-1 to Leicester?
Nacho.
To score both?
No, not Nacho.
Who's going to score the second one?
No, Nacho and Daka.
Daka. Going with Daka would have gone. I'm going to go with 2-0 Leicester. And I think Daka should start tomorrow.
I think
I didn't predict the score. I do apologise. So I'm actually going to go wild. I'm going to go Vardy hat-trick.
Okay. So Chris, you've gone 3-0. Ross has gone 2-0.
I've gone with 2-0. Charlie's gone for 2-1.
Okay.
I always ask him what the score is.
Great. What's your prediction for tomorrow?
I'm just going to do it in a normal voice. I'm going to go.
What in your Guru voice? Do it in your Tiger voice.
I'm going to go 3-1. Leicester. Pukki to score first. Barnes, Tillemans, Vardy. And we're going to win 3-1. So,
well, speaking of Guru, we've got Millwall, haven't we, in the League Cup third round? The Lions.
Before I drop out, Reed.
Yep.
Everyone who's watching, just remember Sunday there's a £50 giveaway courtesy of me on Jamie's show. Watch out early doors for the question, and we'll see who wins. So
yeah, I forgot to add that, but yes, appreciate you coming to say that.
Good luck, everyone.
Speak to you soon.
Yeah, no worries. Good luck, everyone.
Yep, see you in a minute, mate.
I don't have a great record against Gray. He knocked me out the semi-finals in the last competition we did.
I'm asking the question. I'm giving the 50 quid away, so you're safe. I can't win it. I already know the answer.
Right, great. Well, we'll speak to you in a minute, mate.
Catch you later.
So, guys, before we end off, what is your attacking thoughts on the team tomorrow? Obviously, I think Ross put Daka and Iheanacho up front tomorrow. Chris.
Well, no. Charlie said Daka and Iheanacho to score. I think Daka to start. I think either on his own or maybe with Nacho or even with Vardy. Actually, I know he didn't have the greatest game on Monday, but I think to drop. I think if you're going to play Daka, I think play Vardy up from him as well. Play a front 2, see what happens, and then bring Nacho on because sometimes Nacho just play better. Sometimes, like I did before anyone bats me.
Nacho plays very well.
Yeah, Nacho plays very well. What he said.
Chris.
So,
yeah, I'm still sticking with Nacho and Vardy start. I think Daka might come on a bit later on because I think at the moment we're kind of warming him into position. And I don't think we're going to just push him straight into the deep end.
Yeah, that's fine. And then obviously to finish off, I'm going to go.
I think Brock Lesnar's comment's brilliant. Have you seen Brock Lesnar's score comment?
6-3.
6-3 Leicester.
Yeah, before we finish, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leicester. I think they're going to score. I'm going to give it to Tom Campbell, is it? He's going to score for them. And then I think Vardy's going to score, and then Dak comes on second half and finishes it off.
I think a player to watch out for Norwich tomorrow. I don't know if he's still Max Aarons. Is it their right back?
Yeah.
Very decent right back.
Yeah,
so
he was there since they were last in the Prem, I think. So he's someone to look forward to. So, yeah, appreciate you both joining. Ross,
no worries. I'm going to eat my chicken nuggets now. So, good old chicken nugget. Yeah, I got 20 chicken nuggets for £2 from Lidl. You know where McDonald's? You know when McDonald's do them 20 chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Lidl do their own version.
There you go then. Yes. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow on the watch along or whenever.
Yes, I think I'm doing it with Elijah. I'm going to Canada for the day. So, yeah. So, yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow on the watch along, and I'll try and join in from the Carrow Road as well. So we'll see you then.
Yes, do it. Yeah. No worries. See you in a bit.
And then it leaves Chris. Appreciate you coming in today, mate. Yeah. Your connection stayed up for a third week running, I think. So
yeah, absolutely. I think we've managed to sort out the StreamYard issue.
Yes, we have. But yes, I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you getting your thoughts on everything, and we'll catch you maybe next Friday or whenever you want to join next. So we'll see you then.
Absolutely. All right. See you later,
mate. And that leaves it with me, guys. I appreciate you all joining tonight. Kane, appreciate you commenting and bye. Sean, come on, we'll all win 4-0. Come on, let's get some enthusiasm in. Let's get a win. He was 2 starts. I don't know even about there, but we will see you next time. Vardy to score, yes. They're not reading comments out. I am, mate. We're trying to get through everything. Obviously, Andy Sheever said we'll talk about the women's football. Yes, I would have done, and yes, it's brilliant news that they are getting season tickets for it, but I don't know enough about the women's football, unfortunately, so I don't want to get anything wrong or talk about them when I don't know much about it at all. But I appreciate you coming in today. We'll catch you all next Friday or tomorrow if you see me on the live stream. So I appreciate you all joining, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, and Hope Against Cancer. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.